Welcome back to the vlog. It is 6:12 a.m. That's right, isn't it? Yeah. I'm wearing flip-flops because summer seems to be here, sort of. And I'm going to the studio. Okay, there you go. It says welcome. If it said good morning, that would have looked really good, wouldn't it? Anyway, it's very early. The reason it's very early is because, well, I get up at this time anyway, but the reason I've come to the studio this early is because I need to film an unboxing of something that I need to make a video about today. It's a ridiculously busy day today. I've got to film 2 sets of A-roll this morning, and some B-roll. You know when you start listing the stuff you've got to do and you start to think, how on earth am I going to do this? And then 2 videos need editing, which is less of an issue because I can do that this afternoon and this evening, because I'm going down to Heathrow tonight to stay in a hotel for a trip tomorrow, which I'll tell you more about later. So lots to do. If you've been following me on, take this off. If you've been following me on Instagram or Twitter, X, whatever it's called, you'll know that last week was a bit of a rough week personally for me. We had to say goodbye to our dog, Eddie. I'm not going to talk about that today, just because I need to crack on with today. And if I start talking about him, I probably won't stop. I might talk about him at some point. But it's a case of cracking on with today, really, and giving you the vlog as it should be. Well, I don't know what I'm talking about. My voice is croaky. By the way, really loving the iX1 still. We've only had it for a couple of weeks. Loving this car. It's such a lovely thing to drive. 2 problems, as always. The first thing is we still haven't got the home charger. So at the minute I'm having to charge it at the gym, which adds another layer of complication to today, because it means I need to go to the gym, which isn't a bad thing, but I could probably do with just going for a run today. But anyway, I need to go there to charge this car because we've got 19% remaining in 50 miles, and I'm away for a few days. I can't just leave Jen with no charge, so I need to do that. So that's annoying, but it's coming soon, hopefully. And the second thing is there's a really annoying rattle coming from over here. The rear. Every time I buy a car or get a new car, this happens. There's always a rattle somewhere. Do you have this problem? Let me know in the comments. Is it just me, or do other people always have rattles in their brand new or fairly new cars? Let me know in the comments. But yeah, it's just a very persistent rattle from back there, which needs to be fixed, so that's going to have to be sorted soon, because I'm very anal about that sort of thing. But yeah, anyway, that's that. Lovely car. A couple of minor things to get sorted, but all good stuff. Home. I fully appreciate it looks like I've just left the studio, got into the car and come back into the studio, but I promise, since we last spoke, I've been home, had breakfast, did the nursery run, and then came back here. And also wrote the kind of rough script for this shoot. So, my plan is 5 to 9. I'm going to give myself an hour max per A-roll shoot. So I've got 2 A-roll shoots to do. That's incredibly hard to say. 2 of those to do. Max 1 hour each. That takes me to roughly about 11 o'clock, and then go to the gym so I can charge the car and edit all that stuff. First A-roll session done. Really happy with. I say I'm really happy with that. It was very much a riffed thing. By the way, new glasses. What do you think? Quite similar to my previous glasses, but anyway. Yeah, it was very much a riffed affair. That, and by that I mean I just went through a bunch of bullet points and just waffled on. I've not done that for a while, actually. That's kind of what I do for each video, but this was very, very loose. It was a very, very loose script, so I had to do a lot of improvising, and I think it's okay. I'll know more when I put it into the edit suite. I mean, it has to be okay. It's what's going out tomorrow, basically. But I quite enjoyed it, and I did it in record time. I did it in about 30 minutes, so I'm ahead of time now. So I'm not. It's 9:44. I set myself this a kind of target of 1 hour per A-roll session. And, well, excuse me, my voice is going, that's not good. However, yeah, I'm ahead of time, and that's good. So the next thing to do, to shoot and talk about is these two. These aren't embargoed, which is nice. I can show you them. It's a pair of Technics earbuds versus a pair of Sony earbuds. Nice. So I've got to talk about these now. I've done all of the writing for this has been done, so it's just a case now of talking about them, which, if the last shoot is anything to go by, shouldn't be too bad. And as I was thinking on the way, because I was a bit grumpy this morning for various reasons, but also because I was thinking, I've got so much to do, so many things to do today, yada, yada, yada. And I have to keep reminding myself, and I think I've talked about this before on this vlog, that if me from 7-8 years ago could look back at this, could look forward to what I'm doing now and see what I'm doing now, Mark from back then would have been very, very, very excited and very jealous of his future self. So I have to remind myself of that. No need to be grumpy. I've got a very cool trip on the way tomorrow, by starting this evening, obviously. But it's I've got that to look forward to as well, and then lots of really cool content we're working on over the next few weeks, which will all appear on this vlog. I'll be vlogging all of this stuff because we love doing this. So if you haven't subscribed yet, guys, make sure you do and tell your mates. Not finishing. This isn't a wrap up, by the way, but I do need to crack on with this. So the next time we speak, I will have finished this second A-roll shoot. Second A-roll done. So we are so far ahead of time, guys. It's 10:36. I thought I'd still be doing this into 11:30 midday. I thought it would go horribly wrong and it would just be hideous. It hasn't been. Well, I say it hasn't been. You never know until you put it into the computer. You never know. But thus far, in 4 years of doing this, over 4 years of doing this, I've not put it into the computer yet and thought this is an absolute disaster. So that's good news. Right, what's next? So shoot the thumbnail, shoot the footage of that, go to the gym, charge the car. So that's that done. Offloading that footage now. I need to do the thumbnail for that, but I also need to get some stuff together to take with me for this event, which is taking place tomorrow somewhere abroad, which I'll let you know about later, or maybe in the next vlog. So the things that I am taking are the DJI mics, which are these brilliant little lav mic things. That would be handy, I think, just to do some voiceover stuff. And that's it. That and my phone, which I seem to have misplaced. The S24 Ultra, which is in here somewhere. I'm going to take that as well. So phone, mics, no lighting, no tripods, laptop. So I'm taking the MacBook Pro. Pair of headphones for editing, which I'll get those out now. If you're wondering what I do with this sort of stuff on the road, typically, if space is at a premium, which it definitely is for this trip, even though I do have checked-in baggage, but even still, I take the Beats Studio Pro, which are amazing in terms of just the size. So they will go in the bag as well. Headphones, mics, smartphone, laptop, into that bag, some chargers and stuff. Oh, that's a good point. I do need this is boring. I won't bore you with this. Obviously, charging, cabling, all that stuff. But anyway, thumbnail, pack up, go to the gym. The weather in the UK has been actually okay. In fact, really nice for the last few days. It's been sunny, very warm for us. Now it's just starting to get worse again. The good news is I'm going abroad for 2 days, so I'll miss most of it hopefully, but this is what we put up with in the UK when it comes to weather. Gym session done. Now working session in the gym. So basically spent the entire afternoon in the gym working. It's now 4:36 and looks like the car is pretty much charged, which is good news, which means I can go and pick up the lad from nursery and then head back home for dinner before train. Busy day today. It's always a busy day, isn't it? Are these busy? Do these seem like busy days? I'd love to know. Let me know down below. That did sound a little bit like I was trying to justify my busy day then. That wasn't the case. I never really know how my days come across on these vlogs because you only see bits of them and I don't want to bore you with the entire day, obviously. So I'm fascinated to see if this... Is this what you expect from a full-time creator business? Do you expect it to be this kind of, getting 2 videos done in a day type stuff and running between here and there? I'd love to know. I'm not looking for you to say, "Oh, you're so busy. How do you cope?" I'm not looking for that at all. I'm genuinely interested in how you see these businesses from afar. It's why I do this. It fascinates me. Anyway, 86% charge now in the car, which is good, and we have had confirmation that we're getting the charger next week. It's coming from a company called Omi, and full disclosure, they're providing it free of charge in exchange for some content, so inevitably that charger will appear on this channel as well, but that's good news because I won't have to keep doing this, which is getting a bit annoying, and it's not the cheapest way to put electricity into your car. This is a familiar sight if you're a vlog regular. You've seen these steps quite a few times. That's the first leg of the train journey done, so it's now walking from Marylebone to Paddington. And Paddington you get the Heathrow Express to Terminal 2, and then I need to get from Terminal 2 to my hotel. I can never quite work out that last bit. There's about 1 billion buses, not 1 billion, my mum told me 1 million times not to exaggerate. There's a lot of buses that you can get from Terminal 2, and it's just a nightmare trying to work out which one to get. At least it's not raining. Something regular viewers of this YouTube channel may have noticed recently is that we've stopped doing the live streams. So for quite a few months, I can't remember how many months it was, but for quite a while, sorry it's really windy here, we were doing live streams every week on what used to be called the Solo Club YouTube channel, which is this one. And it was just getting harder and harder to do them, to be honest. Trying to fit them in was tricky. I didn't want to rush them, and it doesn't really fit in with this new style of content. And I'm genuinely gutted about it because I love doing them. It's just I have to think strategically about this channel, and it's very quickly turned into this vlog style channel, which, as I keep saying, we're loving doing. We're loving making and publishing these videos, and you guys seem to like them as well, and the live streams just didn't really fit in with it. So if you've been waiting for them and thinking, where are they? That's what's happened basically. The travel that I'm doing now as well, as demonstrated today and in previous episodes, it just makes a lot of that untenable. We have the reviews channel, which is still the breadwinner. That funds this channel at the moment. I have to think strategically, which is boring, but it's the right thing to do. The weird thing about these sort of journeys is that you go to the airport to then go to your hotel, so you feel like you're about to go on a flight, but you're not. You're getting here to get on a bus to go to the airport. No, to go to the hotel. I'm already confused. Imagine having an entire airport terminal named after you. One day. I've had to ditch the gilet because it's not gilet weather at all. There's me moaning about the weather turning and I'm really hot. So this is the confusing bit. This is where I have to find the bus that goes to my hotel, and in typical British fashion, absolutely no idea where to start with this. There's a bus over here. I could just get on that bus and see what happens. What's the worst that could happen? That bus says Renaissance on it, which is the hotel I'm staying at. That is the bus. It's the first bus I saw. There's no driver in it though, but brilliant. Actually really straightforward. We've got Heathrow hotels and then all of the hotels this bus goes to. So actually it's really straightforward, and it's just there. There's no driver in there though. It's an empty bus at the minute.
No, you have to go with H2X.
No there.
That one.
Okay, no one in it. No driver.
Maybe it's around toilet or something.
Yeah, no worries, cheers. It's not that one, it is the one that says Renaissance on it. I'm doing a proper tourist thing here, and I live here. This is my country. Anyway, it is this hotel. Oh, I'm so tired. It is this bus here. And that bus driver said, well, maybe he's gone to the toilet. Great. Very nice hotel. Very nice hotel. But what is the room like? Now, regular viewers of the vlog may remember when I stayed in a, what was it called? It's like a little time capsule thing. It was like basically a little prison cell. Hang on, let me come back to this. Was it a pod? It was something like that. If you can remember, let me know in the comments. I genuinely can't remember, but it was in central London, and it was literally like a fairly nice jail cell with no windows. This place is huge. So immediately, this isn't like that. 2532. Yeah, let's do the room check. Here we go, 2532. Let's try and get in one-handed, which is always difficult. Oh, lights are on, that's nice. The door's pretty violent. Okay, okay, this isn't bad. Again, I didn't pay for this. I could never complain because I didn't pay for it. So I've got no idea how much it cost. Very quick look at the view. Okay, it's not a bad sized room. It's alright, it'll do the job. I'm only here for tonight, so I can't really complain. Are there any snacks? I bought some snacks just in case, which I think was a good idea. But we have our normal selection of coffee, in inverted commas, milk that can last eons. What's in here? Nothing! Yeah, no snacks. That's fine. Nice golden kind of chaise long type thing here. Bed looks alright. Let's give it the test. Ready? That's nice. Happy with that. Let's check out the facilities. Yeah, that's been there a while, hasn't it? Nice big shower though. Looks alright, to be honest. Okay, I'm here. And I think, in fact I know, I'm going to sign off the vlog here because I've got to do a bit of work now. I need to finish off an edit that I started earlier. I have just found out that the video that I rushed, I haven't told you this, have I? The video that I kind of rushed to do this morning, or one of them, I won't say which one, the embargo date is later than I thought it was. For some reason, we had it down as tomorrow. It wasn't. It's later in the month. So, slight waste of time, although it's not a waste of time because it's been done and it's ready for the actual date. But I could have taken it a little bit easier this morning. Anyway, I've got to finish off another video that I started in terms of the edit. So I'm going to make a cup of tea, do that now, have some of the snacks that I brought, and then tomorrow I will reveal where I'm going. I say tomorrow, that whether or not these will be published in consecutive days, they may not be, but basically in the next episode you'll find out where I'm going tomorrow, and hopefully I can tell you which brand it's with. But as always, guys, my voice is rapidly failing, but as always, thank you for getting this far if you have, and if you haven't hit subscribe yet, you probably all have by now. Those of you who are still watching this, I don't know why you do it, but you're just amazing if you do. You've probably already hit subscribe. If you haven't though, give me a subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and tell your mates if you think they might be interested. In the meantime, I'm going to get to work and then go to bed because it's a very early start. See you then.